Hello, I'm Phil N8VB, and in this video I'm going to show you how to set up your brand new QS1R receiver and to install the SDRMAX V software. Now when you order your new QS1R receiver, it'll ship in a box similar to this one. In the box you should find your QS1R receiver, a USB cable, and the instruction sheet. Now if you've opted to order the USA or universal power supply for the receiver, it'll also be included in this box. Now before connecting your QS1R receiver to your PC, you should first download and install the SDRMAX V software. When you install the SDRMAX V software, it'll also install the QS1R USB driver. Otherwise, if you connect your QS1R to your PC before installing the software, more than likely it'll be detected as an unknown device. You can download the latest SDRMAX V software from the web address provided in this instruction sheet. I've also provided the download address at the bottom of this video. Installation of the software is quick and easy, so let's get started. Okay, to install the SDRMAX V software, we'll get the latest version from the SRL website. The download address is provided in the instruction sheet that came with your QS1R receiver. You can also look at the bottom of this video for the download address. The latest version of SDRMAX V software is always available here. You can see the current version number and the release date. So you just want to get the installer and download it somewhere on your system that you can find it. Just going to click on the link and save file. I'm just going to save it in my downloads folder, and we wait for it to download. Downloaded successfully. Then all we have to do is run the installer to install SDRMAX V. I'll do that next. Okay, now we want to run the SDRMAX V installer. I want to double click. The SDRMAX V setup wizard starts. I click on next. I click on next again. I just leave the default destination folder and click on install. Installation is complete. Click on next again. And here is where the QS1R USB driver gets installed. We need to click in this checkbox to tell it to install the USB driver and click on finish. This will open the installation wizard for the driver. Click on next. And you may get a Windows security window pop up like this one. Just click on install this driver software anyway. Now we wait for the drivers to install. This will take a few minutes. Okay, the driver has installed successfully, and we just click on finish. Okay, now that you have SDRMAX V installed on your system, you can go ahead and connect your QS1R receiver to your PC via the USB cable, and then apply DC power to the QS1R to power it up. I have Device Manager open just to show you how the QS1R appears on the system in Device Manager when it's powered up. I'm going to go ahead and apply power right now. You can hear that the QS1R has enumerated on USB, and you can see that in Device Manager there's a new entry called libUSB Win32 devices, and under that QS1R direct sampling receiver. This is a good way to verify that your QS1R receiver is working correctly and the driver is properly installed. Next, we'll go ahead and run SDRMAX V. With your QS1R connected to your PC via USB and powered up, you can start the SDRMAX V software. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. SDRMAX V server window has started, and you can see that everything went okay by the status indication QS1R hardware ready. Now, if this is the first time that you've installed SDRMAX V, you need to set up the audio device that the QS1R receiver uses for audio output. To do that, type setup audio into the command line of the server and hit enter. A dialog box opens, and here under output devices you want to select what device you want to use for audio output. I'm going to select my speakers. For input devices, it doesn't really matter what you select if you just have a QS1R receiver without the QS1E exciter transmitter board. If you have a QS1E exciter, this selects where the microphone audio comes from. Here I'm just going to select microphone and hit OK. Now, to make sure that these changes are saved and accepted, type exit into the command line of the server window and hit enter. This will cause the QS1R server to quit. You want to start up SDRMAX V again. And wait for the status indication QS1R hardware ready, and you should be good to go. Now, the setup audio is only required the first time that you install SDRMAX V to select the proper audio devices. After that, they're stored, and you only need to use setup audio if you want to change the audio devices. To start the SDRMAX V graphical user interface, you just have to type GUI on the command line and hit enter. And you can see that the graphical user interface starts up. To start the QS1R receiver, just click on the button Run, and you can select your sample rate. You can select sample rates from 25 kilosamples per second all the way up to 2.5 megasamples per second. I'm going to select 250 kilosamples per second, and you can see I'm in the 40 meter ham band. And if I tune around, you can hear that I'm receiving signals. Everything seems to be operating properly. This completes the initial installation and setup of the QS1R receiver and the SDRMAX V software.
I hope you have found this installation and setup video useful. Please check back to see our other planned videos also. If you'd like more information about the QS1R or the SDRMAX V software, or to purchase a QS1R, please visit our website at www.srl-LLC.com. That's www.srl-LLC.com. We also have a QS1R wiki and a QS1R Yahoo support group. The addresses of the wiki and the Yahoo group will appear at the end of this video. This is Phil, N8VB, and thank you for watching.